welcome back to my channel. My name is Misty, and over here in the corner, who you can't see but can probably hear, is Viviana. And today is part 2. There she is. And today is part 2 of following along as we teach a reading lesson from All About Reading Level 1. Alright, so I have everything that I need here, plus the student workbook over to the corner, but we have the printouts of today's activities. I have a review sheet that I've created here, and also a review game, which is not part of what's going on in here in the actual teacher manual, but I'll explain this when the time comes. And that's what it's going to be today. It should be pretty simple, and then what I'll do then is explain what day 3 would look like. I don't think there's a need to record day 3 because it's pretty self-explanatory, and I'll explain it when we get there. Before we go ahead and dive into this lesson, I want to say make sure you hit the subscribe button for more homeschooling content just like this, and the like button lets me know that you found this video either helpful or entertaining. So make sure you hit the like button to let me know to make more videos like this in the future. And now we're just going to go ahead and get started. All right, little one, let's look here. This is all we went over yesterday, okay? So this is like your little cheat sheet to remember what we did. So what were the 2 letters that made a sound that we worked on yesterday? Can you say louder? NG, yes. Okay, yeah, so we worked on NG yesterday, and we worked on, what are these called? A, E, I, O, U are the vowels. Good job. Not sure if you guys can hear her, so I'm just repeating everything she says. She talks quite low when we do school. So when A adds on NG at the end, it becomes ang. Good job. When E adds NG at the end, it becomes ang. Yes. When I adds NG at the end, it becomes ing. And when O adds NG at the end, it becomes yeah. And U adding NG at the end becomes ung. Good job. Ang, ing, ung, ung. So just in case you're wanting to see what we're doing here, I just created this cheat sheet here with NG at the bottom and the vowels here, maybe. And then I obviously just made a way for her to understand what we were doing by showing her that we're transitioning it to NG at the end and then working out the sounds it makes. Okay, so we're moving over to the carpet for the next part, which is the review game I made. So it's just little cards I made of each sound, and she will hop to it and try to get all of them. We'll see how she does. All right, Vivi, hop to the card that says ong. Good. Hop to the card that says ing. Good. Hop to the card that says ung. That's okay. Hop to the card that says ang. Hop to the card that says ing. Not ing, eng. Not ing, eng. Good. Good job. Are you okay? Alright, good job. Alright, so now we're back over here to the board. This is her brand new sight words using NG. So now we are going to focus on doing those. Find me the word long. Awesome, go ahead and erase it. Find me the word sing. Good job. I thought that one would be hard for you. Find me the word hang. Good job. Find the word, where are you pointing? I can't tell.
The purple one.
Is that ing or ang?
Ring.
Which one of those says ing? Okay, so if we put an R in front of it, then it's ring. Which one of those words is ring? Yes, good job. And what's that last word? Can you sound it out for me?
Bring.
Bring, good job. All right. All right, so we worked a little bit out of order. I just forgot and jumped ahead, but don't worry, you'll be in there. So we jumped ahead, and that is because we were already on the carpet, so I just jumped to our sight words, but now we're going to do the 2 paper worksheets. Not even worksheets, they're games. And so the first one is a mittens game. We're gonna play a game with mittens. So this kitten here loves mittens, just like the song you like, right? In the nursery rhyme where the kitten finds his mittens. So this kitten likes to try on mittens. And what you're gonna do is get matching mittens, and you're gonna sound them out in order to let him try them on, okay? So find 2 that you like, okay? And now I want you to flip them over and look at the words on them. What words are those? Song, good job. Long, good job. You can try on the mittens now. Go ahead and flip them over. And let's sound them out.
Still, real still.
Good job. What word is it?
Stop.
Try again.
Stop.
Is there a CK in there?
Stop.
Okay, let's take off the ST. And what is that?
Tongue.
There's no T.
They don't.
What sound does U make? What sound does NG make?
Tongue.
Okay, so U and G together is? Ung. Now let's put the ST at the beginning. What does that say?
Tongue.
Stung. Good job. Rang. Yeah, I didn't even have to help you there. Good job. Rang. Hang. Good job. For our last game, Vivi, you have a pile of bunnies here, and you have 2 mommy bunnies, right? It is your job to read the word and then figure out if it goes under ang or ing. Go ahead and pick a bunny.
Ring.
No. Sound it out again.
Ring.
Let's take off the R. What sound does A-N-G make?
Ang.
Ang. So if you put the...
Ring.
Rang. Good job. Who gets that, baby bunny? That mommy does. Good job.
Bring.
What is it? I can't hear you.
Bring.
Yeah. Bring. Good job. Who do you think it goes to? Good job. Let's take the B off. If I take the B off, ang. So what is that?
Ring.
Is there an R in there? So if this is ang, what is that?
Ang.
Yes. Good job.
Swing.
Good. All right. So she just finished the game. Which bunny had the most babies? What's the sound that had the more babies? Ing. Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let her stop there for the day. That is because she definitely has brain fatigue. We went around the 20 minutes and she was starting to struggle at the end to do words just from simply being brain fatigued. If you're wondering what I'm talking about with brain fatigue, make sure you watch part 1, which I'll have up here. And that will kind of explain our 20-minute rule and how brain fatigue works because honestly at this age, a brain can only handle about 20 minutes of a subject before needing a break. So make sure you watch part 1 so that you can understand a little more of what I'm talking about. The only thing we didn't do was the review words on the practice sheet. And honestly, it's not a big deal to skip that part. As you can see, she's reading and comprehending NG words, and that's what's important. And so we'll skip that because what happens is we get another review sheet tomorrow when she does the reading portion of the lesson, which I will explain here in a second because there's no need to film that once I explain it. Okay, so for part 3, it's very simple. On day 3, I only make her do the reading and the review sheets, and that's it. Part of today, where she did just reviewing and understanding to comprehend the NG consonant team, she will also have to do 20 minutes of reading before the end of the day. It's pretty simple. Usually it's one of these types of books. It's like the I Can Read level books, and she tends to do level 1 books, which depending on which company of these reading books you get, they can be a lot harder or less hard. So just be aware of that if you're planning to try out these I Can Read type books. This one is Step Into Reading. This one is, oh, thank you. This one is Ready to Read, Beginning Reading, Scholastic Readers. So depending on what company you use, the reading can be more or less difficult. So she'll do 20 minutes of reading today before the end of the day. Tomorrow is a lesson where she will be reading. The way the lesson works tomorrow on part 3, and it's a 3-day system usually for us. Like I said, it takes 2 to 3 days depending on how quick she gets through all of the information presented to her. So this time we will have 3 days, and on day 3 is the reading portion. The first thing she will do is do about 5 to 10 review words, probably on the board, or I'll make a game, or however. This week we've just been doing the easy thing and writing it on the board because we have a lot going on. Okay, so those of you who have followed me for any amount of time, you'll know that the camera I use loves to overheat. I cannot wait to get a new one. So, like I was saying, that this will have an activity sheet to complete. And this is what the activity sheet looks like. It's going over the 5 senses. So she'll do that activity sheet, and then it will go into the vocabulary sheet, and from the vocabulary sheet it will go into the book. So that's the order. So it'll be do the review cards, activity sheet. Now the intended purpose for the reading warm-up sheet is it will present words that she will see in the story that are new to her, and it's basically like we will read them and get to know the words before the story even starts. Now when it comes to these warm-up sheets, I don't expect her to sound them out all on her own. I read them to her, she repeats them after me. I just make it clear. These are the vocabulary words, here are the phrases you will hear in this story, and here are the names of the characters. She tends to do best when we do it that way. That way she's not getting brain fatigue before we even start reading. And so she will go into the book. This is one of the books that comes with the curriculum. And she will read the stories. There are short stories that go along with everything that she's learning, and we will do that. Once she's done reading this, she's done for reading for the day. She is not required to do the 20 minutes of reading for any of these smaller books that day. I just don't see a point in doing that much unless she wants to. Honestly, she is an avid reader. She loves to read, and she'll honestly just go grab books throughout the day and read anyways. So I don't push too hard for the 20 minutes of reading on the days that she's reading out of the book that comes with the curriculum. The weird sounds is her on those bouncy balls you guys know she loves, and the pointer stick. All right, I can hear the kids waking up upstairs. I've got to get to them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful or helpful in any kind of way. If you did, make sure you hit the thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this in the future. And then also the subscribe button is there to make sure that you are subscribed to all the future content on this channel. And that way it'll be in your feed as those videos are released. And if you want to go the extra step, there is a bell, and that bell will notify you when I post videos. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video. Have fun homeschooling. Bye.